Hello! One of the things I like to do on this channel is deep dives into certain brands and certain products, what sells, the bolos, that kind of thing. A bit of a product research, as you will. And today it's all about Superdry. Okay, so Superdry is a British clothing company. Their clothing is usually like a mashup of like vintage American styles and Japanese kind of like inspired. So it's like a mashup of those two. I'll read you the wiki bio. Founded in 2003, in its peak years, Superdry was a popular status symbol, high street fashion brand sold in 157 countries around the world. Selling its clothes at high prices are described as the hottest fashion label on the high street. However, as of 2024, years of internal problems and falling sales have seen the brand in turmoil. The company was delisted from the London Stock Exchange in July 2024. What on earth happened? So Superdry was by some referred to as the British Abercrombie and Fitch, and I can kind of see why. So in the early noughties, like celebrities were seen wearing it, Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio, even David Beckham said it was one of his favourite brands. So you can imagine in the noughties at its peak, a lot of people wanted it. In March 2010, it was floated on the London Stock Exchange and was classed as a stock exchange darling, considering it was floated at £5, and by early 2011 it had reached just short of £19 at 18.98, I believe. And that, of course, led to the expansion of the high street. In August 2012, one of the co-founders, Theo Carpathios, actually left the company. In October 2014, Julian Dunkerton actually left the company, and he was one of the co-founders and the CEO at the time. So Superdry sales jumped about 40% to nearly 400 million, and it became one of the Brexit survivors, and its share price rose to a record high of £19, but they also cited a collaboration with the actor Idris Elba that helped this. I'll be talking about that later on. Now, fast forward through the pandemic and through the cost of living crisis to 2024, and it's not looking good, as they actually considered insolvency at one point. The company was valued at £40 million. Now you think, oh wow, that's amazing. No, it was down from a peak of 1.7 billion in 2018. Quite the difference. Probably the nail in the coffin after in the noughties being one of the top desirable brand of the noughties. It actually got labelled by the Observer as a dad brand, and it had failed to evolve into something different. By April 2024, Superdry's share had completely collapsed. Then the company was delisted from the London Stock Exchange in the July of 2024. A little snapshot history into Superdry now. I'm guessing the majority of you are resellers, and one of the most popular places to get the anything clothing wise is charity shops. And for some reason, I've got to be in my bonnet about this. For some reason, I always use it as an example that charity shops just are deluded in what they put their pricing. And we're going to jump in to do some comparisons, because I've actually got footage from charity shops where they've just like ridiculously overpriced Superdry and yet underpriced other things. And for some reason, Superdry does have like a good brand name still. It still sells, but yeah, you'll see why. Look at this. Superdry for £8. Literally can get it for 99p. I think the reason why I didn't like it personally back in the day was that it was, I don't know, it wasn't like it wasn't cool or anything like that. They did do some good stuff, like the jackets were pretty good. It was, I think it was to do with sizing. I didn't particularly like the fit of the t-shirts at all. And I used to wear like polos a lot, and yeah, it just felt a bit kind of uncomfy. A bit similar to how like Abercrombie and Fitch was a bit uncomfy. Yeah, because they usually like, if you're say like a large, the large was always a bit kind of tight, and like, so you go, okay, I'll go an extra large, and then it was like a little bit too baggy. There was no kind of in between, and it was like this, the muscle fit and the slim fits is kind of what they based it off, because the Japanese kind of sizing, I feel, is a lot slimmer and a lot smaller and a lot leaner than the Western kind of body shapes. So yeah, that's probably why I kind of felt a bit, was it, nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with that, people look amazing in it, but I think that's why I was just kind of like, no, I don't like Superdry. And when I see it out and about in charity shops and they've overpriced it, it's kind of like, I just put in my usual UK buy it now, used and recent, and this is what's come up. So yeah, okay, so Superdry Pacific, Superdry t-shirt. Oh, and this is just t-shirts for now. I will go on to jackets, because I think jackets do a lot better. Look, less than £8, £5, £6 free postage, £4 plus postage, £8. Yeah, so you can kind of get the gist of how, oh, £13, someone did well. £3, £2, £4, bundles. £3 for 3 t-shirts, Superdry t-shirts. £3.99, £4.99, £8.99. Yeah, so it is on the low value end, and I'd suggest that it's on the lower value end. Maybe Mike Ashley might end up buying it. That's how bad it's going to get. I actually do think that might be a good thing. It's gone as low as it can. Mike Ashley jumps in. He's a vulture. But I think this might be a good brand for soccer sports. Is that Soccer Limited? I don't know what it is. Because it does kind of represent its kind of style a little bit. £1.50. £3.31. £7.21. £7. Oh, that's a long sleeve. 99p. 99p, and yet charity shops are selling stuff for like £8. Ridiculous. £4, £2.99, 99p, £4, £3, £1.80, 6 for 3, so it's like £2 each. I mean, £2.99, £3. Yeah, 99p, you're getting the drift. This is where my opinion probably differs from my previous statement, that it's actually turning into a low-end value brand, because their jackets do really well. £30, £20, 34. I was saying that, £10. Yeah, denim jackets 23.50, 40. But if the sell-through rate, look at the sell-through rate. There's just today. It's not even 12 o'clock yet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sales, and it's not even 12 o'clock. And usually it's they are puffer jackets, a leather jacket, distressed biker look, and some denim ones. Yeah, here's a good one. Superdry jacket, men's, medium, black leather, cafe racer, moto lambskin. There you go. But that's £99. A gilet body jacket, hooded gilet, 30 quid. Yeah, there's another one. The leather jacket, the plain, simple, lightweight leather jackets do exceptionally well. So, look, there's another one just there, leather jacket. It's not surprising, really. But at the same time, you think, oh yeah, rookie edition. A lot of people talk about the rookie editions, and what that is basically, see this orange line stuff there. Just keep an eye out for that. That's generally what it is. Oh look, they do some like quite nice, like it's almost like office wear, like the long black coats. Yeah, gilet down says it all, doesn't it? Oh look, a Chinook insulated parka jacket. The Oasis at £70. Loads. The sell-through rate for Superdry jackets is insane for men's and women's, and it is one of the saving graces when it comes to Superdry as a brand for resellers. This is recent as well. Even today, look, £30, 25, 22, just 3 this morning. How many yesterday? 25. Oh, there's one that had a 50% off sale. They were desperate to get rid. Yeah, there's another one, £10, £30. The dark classes at selvage. Remember, selvage is Japanese made, and it's that style of sewing up. You can just check on the hem. But the fact that Superdry is a Japanese graphic inspired mashup with American vintage, of course they've gone the selfish route, which is ironic because they never actually expanded into Japan as a brand. Depends on your price point. So everything depends on price points. I think that bundles do very well for t-shirts, obviously. Jeans on their own, I wouldn't pay more than £5, and that's just me being snobby. I won't pay £5 for most jeans. I'm very kind of, unless like the special. But yeah, so there's that. And with coats, I think if it's a leather or a hooded parka, I won't pay more than a tenner. But again, if you're going to get 100, you might want it for 20 quid. Depending on the size and depending on the condition. Bigger the size, better, in my opinion. And obviously condition, what's it? Now, they also they've done 2 collaborations with Idris Elba. So I just want to talk collaborations for a second. Look, there's the merino wool, no surprise there, but it's only a tenner. A peacoat, I like peacoats. I'm a bit of a peacoat fiend. £30. Yeah, these are brand new. Hang on, sorry, my bad. Let's put news. Jumper, £25. Peacoats, you're looking at 30 to 40, although some took a 50%, what's it? Superdry just have the Director. So it's like a trench coaty kind of overcoat. £63, very nice. Detachable down. Oh, down, there you go. There's another one. Oh, look at this, a wax jacket. Yeah, that's another one, wax jacket. Think Barber, that kind of thing. Quarter sleeve, quarter zip tops, 20 quid. Oh, look at that. The premium racer jacket. So this is giving very, what's his character in Shaw and Hobbs, the villain? Not necessarily Luther. It's more of a villainy vibe, that. Which is very good, over 100 quid. I think, look at the line in the middle, it looks like it's probably taken off over like 150. I really like this jacket, actually. That's a really nice one. Reselling straight. Oh, there's another one. Another leather jacket. So the leather biker jacket with the stripes, bit of a bolo. Oh, there's another one. There it is, 199. So it's Idris Elba leading man leather jacket in all sizes, because there was 3 different sizes there, and they're all listed at £199, and they've all got a line for it. So you're looking at probably £120 to £150. So I would definitely buy that if it was like, I'd go as far as £40, because you're still making like double your money. Yeah, so Superdry is one of those weird kind of brands that of yesteryear, let's put it that way. Like, a bit like, do you remember like Teddy Smith, Helly Hansen? Although Helly Hansen's kind of have a bit of a renaissance at the moment. Ted Baker, that went into administration pretty recently and was bought out. Reese, that's another one. But no, not more than Reese, but like ones from like yesteryear. And yeah, the Naughty, it's incredibly volatile, the clothing sector, when it comes to brands. But I think Superdry has been hit quite hard. Like, it went really high and then it got pulled back down to reality, and then it jumped up back up and then it went back down. It's been through the mire, let's just put it that way. It's been through a lot, Superdry. It doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like it. I think what might happen is a investor company might come out and buy it. So someone like Boohoo maybe might buy it. They bought out the Debenhams brand and all the sub brands that Debenhams used to sell, and I believe their chain lines are actually pretty good. But yeah, the Superdry brand is one of those ones that has just been catapulted into the mainstream, and then it's one of the most, it's kind of sad actually, because it is a British brand, but I don't know, I never liked it. But like I said, I think Mike Ashley might see an opportunity here to put it front and centre into his soccer sports thing, or Sports Direct. That's it, Sports Direct. Couldn't think of it. Sports Direct. And I think it would do quite well, because you've got like, what's it, Donné, Schlesinger, what's the other one that they've got in there? Lee Cooper. They've got all sorts in Sports Direct, all the brands, but it's usually favourite from brands from like that have fallen on hard times, and they've come in and like vultures and gone. Yeah, so anyway, bit of a different one, but thank you everybody for sitting through this. Normal programming will resume later on in the week, but if you want to see any more of my product research deep dive, please go on the playlist, bolos and product research, and there's loads there. Do all sorts. What brand would you like to see next? Comment below. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.